Hello, this is Adrian Henson again. This is a shout out to all parents of Year 9 to Year 11 GCSE English students who actually really do want help for their children to improve and to build confidence in their learning of the GCSE. English is a really difficult subject, and it's no surprise that throughout the year I get inundated with people for one-to-one tuitions to help their children understand all the intricacies of these papers. And GCSE English is a very difficult one, but I've now, I believe, solved the problem at last. And a lot of parents want help, but it's too costly. So I've created an affordable couple of pricing plans for parents of Year 9 to 11 students. And this is a self-learning, fully supported by me platform for students to learn all the questions, all the answers, whatever board they are actually doing. In fact, I can manage 3 different exam boards in order to help these students. I can do Eduqas, I can do AQA, and I can do Pearson Edexcel in the current time. And then my pricing plans, I have 2 resources. One of them is actually specifically for AQA. So I'm going to share my screen and show you what this is all about. It's going to be on my website that you have to go in order to do this, but I'm going to show you how it works and what you have to do to engage. The actual cost of the tuition will only be £60 a month. Now, it'll be an individual situation. Your girl or your boy who is doing the tuition will get that one-to-one support from me. The only thing is they won't be online with me all the time. They will have access to tuition videos, and I will put a video together for them personally in order to start them off on their program. So what I'm going to do now is actually add up this particular website link that I've got. And when I look at this website link, I will explain to you how it works. So first of all, there are 2 options here. There's the options for those of you who I don't know what board you're studying, necessarily either AQA, Edexcel, or Pearson Edexcel. And there's another program specifically which is for AQA, and there's an actual work booklet that comes with that one. This one is slightly different, but they're both very valuable and will help. So this is the way it works. So this one is for those who want to do one of these exam boards here. And then if you look at what it includes, so the £60, it's self-learning, it's GCSE English language, mostly language at the moment. It can, with these things can progress. So as we get subscription going, students, we will be able to develop the sort of literature as well to continue the program of whole English, but initially focusing on English language, which is the most important paper that the students have to pass. So the exam boards catered for here are, as I've said, it's quite clear. Students can request help with specific questions. So when they are given something to do, they will be given help with that at all times. Tuition video support will come along. There's a once a week assignment and a once a week marking on only 1 question at a time. It could be 2 questions at a time if they're 2 small questions, but that once they're on board, I will be in contact with the student personally with email, etc. Their model answer. So what happens is marking is based on the exam criteria and the mark scheme of what the board is. And as part of the feedback, the students will receive model answers. One of the great advantages of doing this is there's no time limit work on a day time to suit student. In other words, the students can work on this program whenever they feel they can do it. Some students might want to work on a weekend in the morning or the afternoon or on a Sunday or what. It doesn't really matter. When they do it is not important, but they will be getting a weekly assignment. So they need to work at least once in the week, on taking their time. It's no different really when you think about it to revision. When students come to revise, they have to revise themselves. So that is self-learning. They can get guidance on how to revise, but whether they do it or not is the important thing. The subscription to this can be cancelled anytime. And I haven't put it on both, but that's also the same here. So this one here is the AQA version specific on language papers. There is a workbook included. There's 6 full pass paper workbooks, papers 1 and 2, questions 1 to 5, guided self-learning with tasks that build confidence. There's free access to my AQA YouTube tuition videos. The work is marked with feedback and next steps by me, and obviously model answers on the feedback. And of course, again, the flexibility. So this is what all this is about, how the students take control of when they work, but they're getting full support from me. I'm not going away. I just won't be there on an hour on a particular day, etc., etc. Now, this is the best I can do. I've been saying this for some time, that I really do want to help the students that need the help. But of course, a lot of those students who need help can't afford the costs. So this is an opportunity. It does work, but it does take commitment from the student. And obviously it takes a lot of work from me, but I'm prepared to do it to help those students who at the moment are probably hitting grade 3s, 4s or 5s and boosting their confidence up. So if this is of interest to you, please get in contact and get on and subscribe to this. Remember, you can cancel a subscription if you're not happy with what's going on after the first month. Okay, thank you very much. Get pressing the button and let's see how we go from there. Take care.